Well, it's November 3rd, Thursday, 2009, about 10 after 10, and I'm about to start cleanup here, number 4 I believe. And water's nice and calm. It's cooler this morning. It's a little under 70 right now, although it'll warm up later. So this will be to my advantage. I won't get as hot and tired. So let's see how far we can get. Okay, well, I've been working now for a little less than an hour, and I got my first alligator. Not very big, 5+ feet maybe. Couldn't be bigger than 6, I don't think. He's heading over my way. I think he's heard the commotion. He's stopped now in the water, just sort of watching me, and I'll just have to be extra vigilant. Okay, here's the area I'm working. As you can see, it's behind me. Park is way up there. This is the brush along the shoreline here at Temple Crest Park in the Hillsborough River. Looking out over the area here, I'm looking back. I entered the water way back in there, and this is the area I crawl through with my litter. My bag's almost full now. Been working about I don't know, maybe a 40 or 50 yard area. And you can find hidden trash. You go into this grass here. I used a small hoe, which is a new tool for me today, and I'm able to dig up all kinds of plastic and glass and styrofoam. So anyway, let me refocus on the gator here. Okay, well, I'm going to have to see if I can discourage him by walking out in his direction. Where the heck is he there? Oh, there he is. Okay. Gotta be careful. This water gets deep fast. I'm in waders. Sorry about the motion of the cow. He just sunk under the water. So obviously he's a little leery. But that means I don't know where he is. So, well, anyway. Boy, I sure love it down here. Take a view of the general area. Oh, back to work. Here's a still image of the same alligator seen in the video. It ended up swimming on upstream. It was a fairly small gator and absolutely no threat whatsoever to me. In fact, I love seeing them. The ones I worry about would be the larger ones that might be resting in the grasses along the shoreline, and as I'm going into areas where people don't often frequent and looking for litter, I might disturb one, and that would be something I'd have to be careful with. But generally speaking, these animals are a delight to see and are no threat at all to human beings. Okay, I spent an awful lot of time here in a very small area. See this little clearing right there? Just right in here, this little area right in here. Look at that pile. Over here's the water's edge, by the way. I some things out of the water, but the bulk of it is just up in here in this brush. Particularly beer bottles. But if you see, this is some kind of air bubble, that packing material. There's some metal stuff. It's got wires on it. I don't know what the heck that is. And of course the ever popular beer bottles. I'm going to show you why I wear these kind of gloves. You see stuff like this. You don't pick stuff like this up with garden gloves. I've done it before and I've sliced my fingers. It didn't take long. You know, pick something up like this. I do it without any fear. But you don't want to pick up, let me get that so I can show you better. You don't want to pick up glass like that with ordinary gloves. Okay, that's right here. I got to get this in the garbage can. Let me show you the other pile over here if I don't fall in the water. Here's the other pile. Mostly beer bottles, plastic, some kind of a tire that goes on a small tractor of some kind. And a few items here. Wind blowing this down. And I'm going to get all this loaded into the garbage can. This will be my second load. Considering that an hour to fill up one of these is really unfortunate that it takes that long. It's just so difficult to get this stuff out. It's the bulk of what I'm getting today is right in here, and these right along the shoreline, within 10 feet of the water, is where most of this stuff is. And there again is the river. If anyone from Temple Crest Park or any of the parks people in Tampa are watching this video, I challenge you to
to do a better job of removing the litter from the water's edge. And the county, I challenge the county to do a better job of catching this stuff before it gets in the water. A lot of this is from parks people, but a lot of it is runoff, storm drains, this stuff just going into the river. And I would also ask that the parks post more signs asking people to please do not litter. I think it works. I posted a sign I put up myself in Sweetwater Creek, and it seems to be working. I've noticed a dramatic drop in the amount of litter in that area. And so I really believe some signs down here asking people to not litter in a polite way, please do not litter, and also to ask people to please do not feed the alligators. Simple signs like that. And this part of the park, which is kind of the far end of the park, has absolutely no garbage cans at all. So people who come down here have no place to throw their garbage. And unfortunately, a lot of people just figure the ground is as good a place as any to toss their plastic bags or beer bottles or water bottles or whatever. So that's a challenge to the county and to the parks people to do things a little better and take a little better care of the river. That would be nice. You get paid to do that. I don't get paid to do this. So how about it, county? Hillsborough County, I challenge you to do a better job and get your people down here and clean this river up. Now, on to work. Okay, this is a good spot. I'm going to start working right now. It's got a fairly large amount of garbage in a fairly small area, which will make it easier to do a before and after video to illustrate what I'm doing here. Here I think you can see what is clearly a horrific mess of garbage. That should have worn my goggles. We'll get in. Sorry about the video here. I'm going through branches. You can see the stuff that's accumulated down here. Here's the water's edge right there, looking out to the lake or to the river. Turning around, I'm stepping all over this stuff. It's just everywhere. We're absolutely inundated with trash. Let me come back out here. Walk over this way a little ways. There's still stuff scattered here and there. And we come into here. Large piece of paper there or something. Lots of styrofoam here. Oh, the styrofoam is such a horrific mess because it breaks up into tiny pieces. And in here, let me get through this. And then you look down in here, back under there, back in there. Again, here's the water. You can see some kind of looks like a pot and bottle out there. This area is absolutely dense with trash, and it probably goes on into that thicket. This area is clean. I'll do a quick scan of the area when I finish loading this bucket up now. Here's one pile here of stuff, and here's a bigger pile here of stuff. And I'm sure I've got enough here. It's piled up pretty good there. I'm sure I have enough to fill this tub up completely. I've picked up this area. It's taken me quite a bit longer than I thought, and I filled two 42-gallon bags of filled to the brim with trash. So I'm just going to go back over the area that I went over the first time. I'm not sure if it's in the same order, just to show you the difference. How much better it looks now. Okay, I'm all done. It's 12 after 2. It's about 4 hours I've been down here. I got 5 bags, 3 on the ground there, and 2 in the trunk, and some extraneous items here on the ground. Believe it or not, I got 5 42-gallon bags of trash in the trunk of my car. Hope you enjoyed the video.